want to come sit in your church. He said, no, I want you to come preach at the church. I want you to come preach a message at the church. I said, I can listen or I can talk. It doesn't matter. Because, we all have to be fed. So, but anyways, yes.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep preaching. This is what people want. This is the real meat and potatoes. These fake pop-up, show up at church, check in there, get your little gold star because you came to church today.
Yeah.
It's wearing thin. People want the real meal deal. So keep going.
Sure. Yeah. Look, if you're really going to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ, you have to give time to kids like the kid that painted our building. Okay. You just got to. What did Jesus do whenever they brought the adulteress to him, and they were going to stone her? And he said, let him who hath no sin cast the first stone. That's the first thing I thought about when I saw that boy and his grandmother when she brought him in here, and was worried that I'm going to be some, evil man, that's going to try to put her grandson in jail and ruin his life. I thought, let him who hath no sin cast the first stone. That went through my head. First thing. How can I cast a stone at this boy when I've done the same kind of things? And worse. I just didn't get caught all the time. They didn't have cameras back then. Thank God. And cell phones, to capture all these things. But I say this to you all because the hypocrisy of some people is what's driving your church members away. So if you're, if you're looking to get people to come to church, and you're constantly hammering on people, look, people know your history, okay? And every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Don't ever forget that. And it's never too late, even for those Al-Qaeda insurgents. It's never too late for them to accept Jesus Christ, ask for forgiveness, and walk away from that evil lifestyle. Same thing with all the Palestinians, all the radical Islamics that are out there. I don't think that all Muslim people are bad. I just think that fundamentally that their faith is flawed. Their faith is flawed if they believe that it's okay to destroy and kill and lie. If they believe that, then their faith is flawed. And I think that even their own Bible will tell them that. If they actually read every chapter and every verse. But we have Christians that do the same thing. They cherry pick, right? They cherry pick something that fits their their flavor of the day, what they want to slam somebody or make fun of somebody for. Let me just get this one out there. Thou shalt not, committeth adultery. Well, it says there's a lot of things it says you shouldn't do either. Have no other gods before me. So let's think about that. Do you put something before God? Do you put money, fame, your own little personal reputation? Are you worried about what some little weasel's saying on Facebook about you more so than what God thinks about you? Those are the things that should be moving around in churches. And we need to get preachers out there that are less worried about, their lifestyle, how much money they got. And there's a lot of them out there. Some of them give us a bad name. They really do. And they need to fix themselves. They need to correct themselves. They need to get themselves right. I'm not saying that they can't have wealth. I'm not saying that they can't have a home and decency. But what I am saying is that maybe, just maybe, you're not tithing enough. If you have billions of dollars in assets, are you really tithing because I can tell you what $1 billion could do. I can tell you what $1 million could do for a little town in McDowell County, West Virginia. We could do a lot with that. We could help a lot of people. We could build a church. Heck, we could build an education center to try to help educate them and elevate them out of poverty. Not just give them something, not some form of socialism, but create skills and jobs. Those are all good, godly things to do, folks. And you need to find your niche. You need to do it. And you need to stop making excuses for not doing it. And I'm just about done with my voice, folks. Sorry.
Well, that was so encouraging. Find your tribe, and I'm going to put that contact info in this tweet. So those of you that are listening and want to know more about what James is talking about, this real relationship with Jesus Christ, then you can, if he preaches, I'm going to get the link. We're going to get it up on YouTube, and we're going to spread it far and wide. But Captain James, if your voice is almost gone, you just sign off whenever you need.
And James, we'll definitely do a follow-up to this amazing marathon discussion. We're going to do probably the first. It's called Greg Ad Hoc Radio Show.
All right.
Okay, where I'm thinking at least an hour. It's amazing. Val would agree with this. I got 500 questions, and also some specific questions about your war days. Just parachute out. I thank you deeply, as ever. I thank you deeply from my heart. I salute to Father Mike, to obviously Rich, to your 50,000.